Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. In this one, we're going to be going over some big news, but before we jump into it, as always, be sure to drop that thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you stay updated with everything going on. Also, check the links down below and follow me on social media. Your boy be posting here and there, so don't miss out on that. So, yeah, let's jump straight into it now. So, we're going to be talking about some big news. Like, as you can see, the price is going up, but the best news is now the price is going down. I don't know what the heck happened right here and why it went up so much, but I'm glad it's going back down because your boy's funds cleared finally, and I can actually buy some more Omi. So I'm going to wait for this to drop back down in the fives. Hopefully it continues to go down and goes back to the fives. That way I can get in. I can get this next batch in at a good price point. So yeah, we're going to be checking that out. We're going to be trying to see if we can get it to go down. Hey, maybe I need to clickbait this video something crazy like, oh my God, the Ecomi likes men. Like, what am I talking about? Anyway, we're going to jump into this and see what's going on. But I did want to let you all know, those of you who didn't see the video earlier where we actually watched the whole live stream of the interview, a few key points that we touched on in that interview, but we're going to get to some Twitter news, but a few key points in that interview. Reese actually confirmed the buybacks. And what happened was, it's crazy that I always make videos and I explain the vision for Veve and Ecomi and stuff like that. And then you have these people who randomly come up and disagree. And then verbatim, Reese comes out and says what I had basically said in my video earlier. So he was talking about in the context of buybacks and how the buybacks, as we progress, as we start burning more Omi and stuff like that, you can see how the buybacks will be very impactful the more drops we have. So one drop, maybe the buyback isn't going to be too crazy, but when you start having 4 drops a week, you can see how the buybacks will start adding up quickly. Because if they made 1.5 million in 10 minutes on that last drop, that would be like $150,000 of Omi burned. So obviously that adds up. If you do a bunch of drops, if you do like $10 million, if you make $10 million with 4 drops, then you're gonna burn an insane amount of Omi at that point. So I think that people aren't really understanding, like, it's all about the content. Veve is all about the content. The more content that you have, the more content people can buy, the more burns that we're going to be seeing, the faster these burns will go. So when I was talking about my video earlier where I was talking about how it's not just about having one drop, one successful drop. We need to get to a point where we can have multiple things burning Omi a day. Some people didn't understand, but Reese has come out and said it in a better way, I guess. So that, make sure you all go and see that last live stream that I did. That live stream, he said a lot of information in there. Another thing that he mentioned in that interview was that we have 4 new exchanges coming. 4 new exchanges has been confirmed for this year. He said within the next few months. So honestly, we could have over 4 new exchanges. So that's really dope as well. We're gonna the Omi token is going to be a lot more accessible to people, which means that we're going to be seeing a boost in the price here, which I'm happy again that my funds have cleared, because now I can take advantage of this. Like, I can get in before everybody else gets in from these new exchanges and stuff like that. And yeah, it's going to be huge. So I can get my positions a lot better than they are. Last but not least, as you can see, I actually got a tweet from the homie Webull. And he basically tweeted at David. Well, he saw something from David, and he said, well, this is what David said, officially from David. We decided to hold back the announcements until we are more ready. We don't want to have 1 million+ downloads and have nothing to offer the new users. It's worth waiting for. Now, what's crazy is between Reese and David, they are both reiterating things that I made in my videos yesterday. Like, I said this stuff before they even said this stuff. When I was explaining to people how Veve is holding itself back, the developers are putting a halt on the momentum. Like, because we was talking earlier about how people were crying about the fact that they do a big drop and then they close the marketplace for the whole weekend. Why would they do something like that? I mean, for me, it seems like it's common sense that they're trying to stop this huge, insane growth that this app has the potential to do. They're not ready to handle that. They struggle with unicorns and stuff like that. But I mean, at this point, they have had a pretty clean drop. This is the most successful drop that they've had thus far. It's still not 100% perfect and 100% flawless, but I mean, they're pretty much confirming that they're trying to slow down the growth a little bit. So people are wondering, oh, the Omi token isn't moving. Why isn't it doing that? Why isn't you realize they're doing everything in their power to slow that down, right? They don't want this project to get too big. It's not in a position where it can handle too much growth and get too big too fast, because everybody's sitting here crying about the price going up. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people sitting here crying about the price going up, not realizing if this app starts to grow at the potential rate that it could grow at, it's going to destroy the Veve platform, which could literally have them have to shut the servers down or something in order to like get new servers so they can maintain this type of growth. Like having a few 100,000 investors and having a few like each of these brands have millions and hundreds of millions of people who support these brands. You got to realize if they can't handle dropping a unicorn for a couple 100,000 people, you actually think they're going to be able to handle the full Batman fan base? Like, let's not even talk about the stuff that's not confirmed, like Pokemon or something that we know can bring in 100 million fans. Let's just talk about something like, Batman. Tens of millions of people. Like, the app could not even handle the Batman fan base coming on to it. So I think that people just got to understand that it's not as simple as them being able to make the token start going up or start releasing things and letting more Omi get burned and things like that. It's not in the best interest of anyone. And I know that the community sometimes, or especially the newer investors, want to see things move fast, because you're sitting around watching Dogecoin, you're watching Safe Moon, you're watching all these people, all your friends tell you, oh, I made this much money overnight and stuff like that. People need to understand, you need to do your due diligence before you jump into something, because you should know that Omi is not one of those coins that's just going to pump and dump. Like, these other coins, they're going to pump for the moment, but your friends better get out of these coins at the right times, or they're going to end up losing just as much money as they've gained from it, because a lot of these coins and a lot of this popular stuff would be pyramid schemes and stuff like that. So you need to really understand what you're investing in. Yes, these scam coins and stuff like that, if you're one of the early ones in it, obviously it's going to blow up. Like Charizard token, if you got in that super early, of course you're going to be able to sell a bunch of people on the fact that, oh, we selling Pokemon, we're going to work with Pokemon NFTs and stuff like that. You can do that illegally up until the point where you get caught. So if you're super early, chances are you'll make a profit and you won't lose everything. But if you're later on, if you join the project right before they get sued, yeah, good luck getting your money back at that point. So it's just all about timing and all about understanding the different types of projects. But it was good seeing that David and Reese have actually been speaking on some of the stuff that I've been talking about, because people like to try and discredit some of the things that I say, when in reality it's just like the common sense conclusion that you would come to. Also, one thing that Reese touched on was the fact that people have been putting together all the clues and hints that they have been leaving over the years, all these like sort of Easter eggs, like that, piecing things together from like 2018 and even things that they're still like hinting at now. Like, he touched on the fact that people are figuring that out, and how they enjoy the fact that the community is starting to figure that stuff out. And obviously I'm one of the main driving factors that be looking up all that stuff and digging deep in that. And yeah, everybody is digging now, because yeah, I mean, that's the vibe we brought to the community. And I feel like it's important people realize how impactful this stuff is. Like, a lot of people are just jumping in this community trying to make a quick buck, getting mad that the staff team is so unprofessional and stuff like that. And it's absolutely stupid. The thing that's going to make you the most money, you're mad about. Like, people need to understand how they're going to make their money, because if the staff team isn't a staff team that's going to cater to kids and have a fun environment, have a lit environment, how do you think you're going to get paid? Because it's not other investors that's going to pay you. It's the children playing this game around the clock that's going to pay you. So I think that just more people need to be getting educated on the things going on. But it is great to see the CEO and Reese talking about so many different topics today, covering these topics and confirming that something big is coming. The big announcement is going to be coming. With this message, you can see the big announcement's coming. So yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me know what you all think the big announcement is. They have announced a PR company. So apparently this announcement is big enough that they need a whole PR company or whatever to partner with. I don't even know what to expect at this point, but I'm just happy them funds cleared, buddy. And we about to get there. We about to turn up. So I think we finna see some big movement in the community. I think they were holding off. Now they're getting to the point where they're about to put the pedal to the metal, and we're finna see full steam ahead. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.